Hi friends, welcome back to Michelle's Money Mind. If you ever felt like no matter how much money you make, it's never quite enough, you stress about bills, you stress about savings, or even spending, then this video is for you. We're diving into one of the most powerful shifts that you can make in your financial life, changing your money mindset from scarcity to abundance. Let's break it down. The scarcity mindset is based on that of fear. Fear of not having enough, fear of losing what you already have, and fear that opportunities are limited. And if someone else has more, it means that you'll have less. It sounds like I can't afford this, I'll never get ahead, or there's no way out of this. When you live in that space, money becomes a source of anxiety instead of a tool for freedom. An abundance mindset doesn't mean that you ignore reality. It means you see possibilities within reality. It sounds more like this. There's always a way to figure it out. I'm learning to manage my money better. Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. When you believe there's more than enough, more opportunity, more growth, more ways to thrive, you start making decisions on hope and strategy instead of fear and survival. Here are 6 powerful ways to shift your money mindset from scarcity to abundance. Number 1, awareness is everything. So start noticing your thoughts around money and jot them down. Are they limiting? Are they fear-based? Write them down and do this for like a couple of weeks to see what you're actually thinking about money, because you don't always know what you're thinking about money until you start becoming aware of it on purpose. So start writing that down and then let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are around money, if they're fear-based or if they're like more hopeful. Either way, just let me know. I'd like to hear from you. I'd love to hear from everyone actually. So if you can, that would be good. So number 2, practice gratitude daily. So a lot of us do this already, like we have a gratitude journal, like we can write the 5 things that we're grateful for each day, and at the end of the day we say 3 things that happened in the day that we're grateful for. But you can do this also around money. So like every day list 3 things that you're grateful for related to money. It could be your income, a free resource, it could be like a podcast that you listen to around money that you learned something in, or even maybe a coupon that you used at the store. Just anything, whatever you think of. Or even like if you're in a drive-thru and somebody paid for your food ahead of you, like just write down everything that you have, you're grateful for around money. So number 3, change your language. And this is really important. Instead of saying I can't afford that, like change this to maybe that's not a priority for me right now. Or maybe, how can I afford this in the future? So definitely think about what you're saying with regards to money, because it does matter and it gets in your subconscious mind if you use the wrong ones. So number 4, invest in yourself. When you believe you're worthy of growth, you attract more. So read, learn, take classes, and anything that helps you upgrade your mindset and your skills around money. So number 5, visualize your financial freedom. So close your eyes and imagine a life where like you feel at peace around money. The more you do this, the more you'll get used to doing it. So just focus yourself at peace around money, and what that looks like for you is different to what it might look like for somebody else. So just keep doing that, even if it's just 5 minutes a day, like before you go to sleep or something like that. Just focus on that because it is really, really powerful. So number 6, surround yourself with abundance thinkers. This one's huge actually. So if everyone around you believes that money is hard and it's like scarce or evil, those thoughts are going to shape your own. If you have people like that around you, then join like communities to follow people, even online, or read books, or focus on like the possibility of creating wealth built on purpose. Your environment shapes your beliefs, right? So if you can make your environment more positive by surrounding yourself by those types of people, that's great. If you don't think you can do that because, all your friends are that way and, thinking money is evil, then build your community like a Facebook group or YouTube channels, like things like that, just reading material around the positivity that you want to attract. That way you are surrounding yourself on purpose with positive thoughts instead. So now you might be thinking, okay Michelle, that sounds great and all, but heck, I'm really broke right now. Well, I've been there too, and obviously I get it, I've been there. Here's the truth. Scarcity doesn't come from your bank account, It comes from your belief system. You can be broke, but you can still believe in growth. You can have very little and still say, I'm doing the best I can, or I'm learning, or I'm improving, and I'm open to new opportunities. Abundance starts with the mind, not the wallet. And when you think abundantly, you take better actions. You spot new chances and attract better outcomes. I want to share with you my personal journey. So when I was younger, we lived in a government house actually, and we didn't really have any money ever. And all I heard all the time was, oh, we don't have any money, we don't have this. Well, we didn't, because at the end, we had this like electric meter under the stairs where we put like 50p's, and then a gas meter that we put like £1 coins in there to like keep them running. And by the end of the month, we'd run out of coins and we didn't have electricity, right? So we really didn't have enough money. But my mum would always say that, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough money, and we can't afford this. And so it was like ingrained in me when I was a kid. And then plus my mum like seemed to think that people with money are evil when I was young, because it's been told to me so many times. It was like in my belief system, right, for ages. I basically had to change my mindset completely. And instead of having using the phrase we don't have enough that I was told constantly, because it became part of my inner voice, I basically had to shift that voice. And now I say, money flows to me in avalanches of abundance, and I use it for good only, and I'm grateful for the riches of my mind. I am one with the infinite riches of my subconscious mind. It is my right to be rich, happy and successful. So like I changed my mindset to that, and obviously in that it says I use it for good only. So the evil stuff that she was talking about, I changed to good, right? So that shift changed everything. I was able to retire at 46, and I have peace around money, and I've moved to an area where I've like simplified my life, and I'm closer to nature, and I basically tracked my money intentionally, and this is what's enabled me to be able to do this. So I guess that's why I started this channel, because I wanted to help as many people as possible realize that they can do the same thing if they change their thoughts and they focus on intentional spending. So like they're spending it around their core values, which I did make a video last week about how to come up with your core values. So if you haven't seen that, like I'll link it in the up here somewhere, so you can click on it if you want. But yeah, basically when I simplified my life, I moved closer to nature, I tracked my money intentionally, and I started trusting myself. I found peace with money, and abundance became totally real for me. So it can happen to you too. So if you like content like this, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button and consider subscribing, because it pushes it out to more people. But remember, your thoughts create your reality, and your mindset shapes your money. And I'll see you on the next video.